Raise your hand if you've got your Patty certification. Well, come on in. Let's watch some fights here. And it's the... Up against them, Regis Prograis. It's New Orleans' finest. Nickname.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Right hook is scoring. They block the left there. That counter punch caught him clean. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
A perfect counter lands. Those counter punches have to hurt. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. That hook doesn't score. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That will do it. They want no more. So they will throw in the towel. The corner has... It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting. Sit back. Connor.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, representing the renowned boxing.
All the talking has been done. It's time. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. And that jab just missed with the left hand. Good looking hook, but it was blocked. So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
There's a counter shot. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Counter punching. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. This fight has a real good flow to it. Misses with the jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes. Here we go for round 2. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A perfect counter lands. How about that time counter shot? A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Catch and shoot. Good counter punch. Catch and shoot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here. And there's the bell for round 3. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That jab doesn't find a home. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. Good counter punch. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Perfect punch. There's a counter shot. And he scores. And down goes the towering Inferno. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight?
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. It's not over till it's over. Back at it in round 4. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
God, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Jab slightly off target. That counter shot lands. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? The perfect counter lands. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
Where did that come from? What?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
You need to turn this around halfway through.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Every time he throws a punch, not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. Let's see how the corner handles their fighter here. Time for the 5th round. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice. Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Prevents that left uppercut from scoring. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Punch, counter punch. Nope, that jab not going to score. Beautiful counter shot. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Insane action. Those counter punches have to hurt. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And the towering Inferno burns to the canvas. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
Shot from the gut.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's. This is the beginning of round 6. Gotta get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Catch and shoot. Nice slip to avoid the jab. How about that time counter shot? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Swing and a miss with that left hook. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. What would you tell this guy? Here comes round 7. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer. They are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. These punches coming from every angle. As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, Johnny.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because If you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him. Frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he throws you down.
Beautiful counter punch. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they switch on? Round 8, and we're off again. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Swing and a miss with the jab. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. The straight right just misses. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
When you have a fighter that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. They both want the knockout. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. What a dominant performance.